that a GoPro?
Yeah.
I've never
It
seen
give
it.
you a weird like first person shooter angle on it. So yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's kind of lit.
Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and one more again. Going for the big shot. Can you make it nuts? Going ham with Superman. You too glad, man.
Okay, so this week we're gonna talk about SHOT Show. I didn't get to go this year like I wanted to, but next year it's gonna happen. I'm going. No questions asked. I'm gonna be there, so I can give you direct footage. So, but this year I just been watching. Some guys I don't follow. Just they posted something, so I watch. But I follow like PewView, Life with Ovi, GHG Hustle, Colin Noir. There's a couple guys that like Black Rambo. So I follow a few of those guys, and watch some of their videos and watch, like I said, some other people's. And I just came up with, I say, my top 5 from it, just like sifting through all of it, just to cut out some of like the stuff, like the same old like Glock. Come on, nothing really new on the Glock front. HK, brands like that, like the Atlas, like with I think they got the Platypus and like those designer 2011 brands. They're not really bringing nothing just drastically different. I would say, is more what they, what they're known for, their signatures and stuff like that. They just, don't keep rocking with it, and I don't blame them. Like, shoot, they're making money, and they're a lot of them producing, good firearms. So, keep it going. But as far as me, I'm gonna start budget wise, and my my taste is starting to get a little more expensive. I always had expensive taste, but beer budget. But we're gonna start off on the low end with something that kind of stood out. A lot of people have been talking about. If you haven't heard, the Kel-Tec has a 5.7, and I'm the king of 5.7, so I'm probably gonna end up getting it just to get it, and I probably end up like selling it because I'm not a big Kel-Tec guy. But this is the one that they have coming out. It's the Kel-Tec PR 5.7, and it's coming in like at about $400. It's coming in about 400 bucks. Starting out, it's a lightweight 5.7. It's 21 rounds. It's magless, so it's fed in with the actual clip. Like a lot of people say they don't like hear people say, oh, he got extended clip in there and all this stuff, but this is actually a clip that loads in these 21 rounds. And so it's something different, and I always like different. So that's probably one reason I'm gonna figure out a way to try to either buy it or just try it out somewhere, just to see. So that is something that's coming this year. I don't remember the exact release date on it, but it should be soon. So that is. I'm not saying number one, but that's the first one I'm bringing up. It's the most affordable. It's unique, and it's something that's interesting. So I guess my list is the top 5 interesting, in no particular order really. So it's just different things that interest different people, because it's not all pistols and it's not all rifles on my list. So on to number 2 on my list in no particular order. But because I'm the king of 5.7s, and we just talked about the Kel-Tec 5.7. Let's go to the Palmetto X57. I've been waiting on this one to drop, and I'm gonna get it as soon as it's available. I'm not gonna lie. I liked it since I saw it at last year's SHOT Show. Is got voted on. I was one of the people voting for it, and it's approved now, and it's supposed to come out. I think it's around birthday's in August, so I think it's coming out like around that time. So that would be a nice birthday present for me. I'm gonna get that, and I think it's hovering around that $1,000 point price point, my bad. But it's hovering around that price, which I lately that's becoming like a common price. I got a couple guns that I paid around that ballpark for, so nothing new to me, I guess. I want it. I like it. I'm a king of 5.7s. I gotta have it. So I'm gonna get that. So the Palmetto X57, that is number 2 on the list. Bilson Arms. Had not heard of this. I can't remember whose channel I saw it on. But it is a unique AR system they have that is kind of like a pump action. Like I said, I like different things. I like people come up with different ideas and it actually works. It's not just the same old. And those ARs are starting out around 1,700, and they don't get too pricey. I think they top out around 2,000. So as far as ARs go, it's not unheard of, not terribly expensive. So it's decent. It's having something unique where it's more of a pump action instead of the charge and handle action. It gives a lot of benefits to you shooting that way. So I think the recoil looked like really light on it too. So that might be something I'll look into. I haven't been doing a lot of AR builds lately, but I may. So yeah, the Bilson Arms AR. They call it BAAR or something like that. But yeah, Bilson Arms. I'm gonna look into those guys a little deeper. So that was something that new that came to me from SHOT Show this year. Then I'm gonna keep on with the 2011 vibe. That's gonna keep going into 2025. So like I said, all these other like designer brands, like with the Platypus, the Apollo, all that. Those brands with Atlas and everyone, they're gonna keep going. Like those $6,000 Pit Vipers and stuff like that. There's still a market for it, and the company's gonna keep making as long as there's a market for it. But Kimber, I did a video. The Kimber had a 2011 now. So I already shot their it was like the KC9 or something. I can't remember exactly the model number on it, but Kimber started with a 2011, 2024. But they got a 2K11. They're coming out the 2K11 for 2025. And it's nice. It's really nice. I'm not gonna lie. It gives you like the Platypus, that Apollo look, and it looks like it. When I was watching the video, I just knew they were gonna say it was like $6,000 or whatever. But it comes in. It tops out at about 2,500. And I think you can probably get in the game for maybe 1,700 with those. So not too far off like the Prodigy when it first came out. The Live Free Armory Apollo 11 that I got. Some others that like hover around that price point for 2011. And with it being Kimber, I'm not a big brand guy. Like, I just trust this brand blindly. But Kimber is proven. So I would jump off a ledge to say that this Kimber 2011 is gonna be reliable. So topping out at 2,500 with the Kimber 11. And I hate to boast them up, but Staccato came to SHOT Show with the HD P4, and P4.5 was just as half-inch longer barrel. It's gonna start out at 2,500, where Kimber is topping out at 2,500. Because again, it's Staccato. It's one of those quasi designer brands. It's not as unique as I guess a Atlas system or something like that, but it's still up there. So Staccato came out with the, like I said, the HD P4. It's nice. It's a nice compact. They made some actual changes. Unlike I hate to say it, unlike Glock, they've actually made some changes to like the slide, to the frame, to like you can see the difference in it. Unlike you add like one little notch here, or you take a finger groove out, and then okay, this is the Gen 5. No, they actually Staccato actually did do some research and development and some actual changes to develop this new HDP4. I gotta keep looking just to make sure I don't mess up the model. But the HDP4 Staccato, that is my number 5 on the list of the most interesting guns to me from SHOT Show this year, and possibly to be added to the collection. I know, like I said, the Palmetto X57, that's no question. It's getting added to the collection this year as soon as it drops. And the other ones, just seeing how my year goes. I don't know. Like I do have some honorable mentions too on my list that are like, I guess, probably like Dream Guns. Bushmaster has a 50 cal. They got a BA50. It's a bolt action 50 cal. I think it looks nice. I'm not gonna lie. Just having a 50 cal, there's really no place I could shoot it, but maybe like out of my brother's house, like on 5 acres. Like you gotta have some space to shoot a 50 BMG. But I it's like I said, this is your fantasy list. These are honorable mentions. That Bushmaster BA50, that's a nice looking 50 cal. I'm not gonna lie. It starts out at about $4,000. So that's why I said this is one of those like fantasy guns. It's up there with the saw and stuff like that. So you're starting out at 4,000. I forget where it tops out at, but so that's an honorable mention. And then the Alien Firearms, they have a new line, but the Remus, the Alien Remus, caught my eye, and that is, Alien's already different and crazy. I don't know if I'll ever get my hands on one to shoot. Maybe next year I go to SHOT Show, I can be part of the shoot day and get to actually get my hands on one, because I don't know anybody that's spending $6,000, because it starts at $6,000, just goes up from there. I don't know anybody personally that's spending $6,000 on a pistol. So I don't know when I'll get my hands on one, when I'll be able to like really review one, or like see what's all the hype about. But it looks good. And then having a top slide that doesn't reciprocate when it fires is just, again, like I said in the beginning, I like unique things, different things, things that go outside of the box or outside of the norm, and try to make a different way to do things, a better way to do things. So yeah, the Bushmaster 50, BA50, and the Alien Remus are my 2 honorable mentions and fantasy guns. But let's get into the rest of this video. I just wanted to touch on SHOT Show, but for the rest of the video, we're gonna address comments like this one from Cold Stocked. He pretty much said that looks like all my guns. I did a short just spoofing the sound, talking about you only need 5 pairs of shoes, but I'm a gun tuber, so flip it to guns. So I had a gun to go with each one of them or whatever. If you're a little subscriber, you watch my shorts as well, so you've seen it. But Cold Stocked, his comment pretty much was just saying that it looks like he bought all those guns on the same day at the same store. They're all brand new, all shiny, all and perfect. I'll put a light on my pistol. That's one battery to worry about, and that's enough. And it's not even super necessary. I put an optic on my pistol. That's stupid. They made a market for it, making everyone think they need one. Well, why don't the police have them? Why don't the military use them? Blah, 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 blah. So on and so on. So to address that, I already replied to it. Sometimes I reply, sometimes I don't to comments like that. But sometimes I want to educate people, and that's the main thing I look into. Like, okay, so I have a Canik TTI Combat, clear and empty here. It's got a weapon light. It's got a red dot optic on it. Yeah, super not necessary. Like, it comes with a fiber optic red dot. I said fiber optic red. It comes with a fiber optic front sight. Didn't come with the light or anything like that. So yeah, out the gate, it's a firearm. It's gonna work without all of that. the comment that is unnecessary all depends on your purpose. I can carry this gun in a night situation, and this fiber optic front sight does not glow. Even if it was a glow sight, having a red dot is just quicker for your eye to lock in on versus having to see through the rear irons into your front sight. It's just quicker in a situation where you need to be quick. In a dark situation, you may need a light. You may need a temporary pause. You may need a steady on. You may need to temporary blind someone with a strobe. You don't know what situation you'll be in. So that is one thing. To say that police and military don't use optics or weapon lights is obviously someone who's not in law enforcement or in the military. Weapons lights on pistols and optics are used in service pistols because of those reasons, especially for those who work the night shift, for those who are sent into areas where it can get dark. It may be daylight outside, but you're going into a dark building. You need a light source for you to operate with. So to say that they're useless or unnecessary is all relative. And to say that my guns look all pristine and new, so this one actually is new. This one is about 2 years old and has had at least 1,000 rounds through it, if not more. Let me go ahead and make sure they're both clear and empty here. Clear and empty, and clear and empty. So these are two of my PSA daggers. Like I said, one pretty brand new. I've only shot it maybe twice. And this one, I can't even tell you how many times I've shot it. But they both look pretty, clean and, I'd say pristine, because I clean my guns after every use. Because I carry any one of my my pistols on any given day. So I have them all prepared. Here's another. Here's my PSA Rock 5.7 with a 30 round mag extension. And yes, I will carry this from time to time. So I'm walking around with 30 round 5.7s and a pistol with optic. This one doesn't have a light. So again, if I'm carrying this, more likely is I'm gonna be home before dark, before the street lights come on, all that good stuff. So I'll carry this one. If I know I might be out or I'm heading out and it's already dark, I'll probably carry this one. So depending on your situation, it may be necessary or unnecessary. You can still carry this in the daytime because I may end up in a dark situation that I didn't plan on being in, and now I got a flashlight. So, and worrying about batteries it's just weird to me. They're like, the batteries cost like a couple bucks and you only change them out. To be honest, I hadn't had to change a lot of batteries because the red dots, they go to sleep and you're not using them. So when they're in the gun safe, and I don't carry, like I got multiple, so I don't carry each one of these guns every day. But let's say I did carry it every day. Even then, when it's sitting still, the optic cuts off to save the battery. Some have a solar. I don't have. Where's my solar? There we go. Some have a solar panel to charge the batteries to keep them even longer. But at most, you're changing these batteries maybe once a year. And you're not walking around with this light on 24/7. It's got thousands, like 10,000 hours of use time off of it. So just again, educating people, because some people don't do their research. Some people just like to make comments or whatever. This again looks pristine, but I've had it for over a year now and have put a good amount of rounds through it. Maybe eking up on 1,000. I know I haven't broke 1,000 with this one, but my AR-57. Oh, let's talk about it. This is my first AR. So this thing, I don't know how many rounds it's been through this, but look at it. This thing's nice because I clean it. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna go to the range. We're gonna have a little fun, and then I'm gonna show you guys just a quick breakdown on how to clean a rifle and clean a pistol. Just the simple stuff, like so, because obviously everybody doesn't know how to properly clean a pistol to keep it looking in pristine new condition. You got binaries that I know when I get to letting loose with this one, I got the 60-round drum in it. A bunch of gas builds up in a bunch of carbon build up in the bolt carrier group, all type of stuff. But if you look at it, that thing is still almost looking day one. It's got little carbon buildup that's not going anywhere, but you can still tell it's a silver bolt carrier group for that, and not all blacked out or anything. Because when I picked this rifle up, I expect it to work. So of course I'm gonna clean it, and sometimes I don't clean it. Maybe if I'm busy, I may not clean it right away, but it's still gonna work. But I'm gonna clean it the next chance I get. Some days I just have clean days and just clean guns that I haven't even shot. So yeah, my guns are gonna look pristine. They're gonna be ready for me to pick up and use at any moment. So like today, I just decided I'm gonna shoot this and whatever else I feel like. I don't know what I'm gonna shoot today, but we'll find out, and then we'll come back and we'll break them down. Okay, so a okay trip to the range. Got some things I need to look at. I gotta sight in my 5.7 rifle. Forgot I had swapped the optic on that to my my lever action, my G-Force lever action I just got. So I need to sight that red dot in. But other than that, yeah, my little AR, trusty AR, and my gotta look at this trigger reset too on my dagger. But as you can see, got some rounds still. Got some carbon, so we're gonna make sure it's clear. Pull the takedown levers. Let that slide, ride forward. Pull the trigger, push forward, and the slide comes off. So now we got access to all the goodies to get the cleaning. You want to take the barrel off. What is it? The barrel cap. You're going to take the recoil spring out. You're going to take the barrel out. So all this stuff is going to get clean. I'll take this gasket off too. So take your barrel, you take your slide, take your frame. I use Q-tips and cleaner, and also bore snake for my barrel. Use the bore snake on my barrel. Use the Q-tips to get into the crevices of the frame and the slide. Then you want to got different types of oil. Once you get it all clean and stripped down, you want to do that. I don't think I need to go through a full cleaning video, but hey, if I need to, I will. And we're looking at the AR. Pull your takedown pins, and the upper comes off of the lower. If you want to get detailed, sometimes I get in the Q-tip and get into the springs and stuff. I keep my springs oiled and all that good stuff. You can never have too much oil. Take your bolt carrier group out, your charging handle. You want to clean that. You want to clean into the gas tube as well, because that's what sends the bolt carrier group back the gas from the round. Give you a little gun function knowledge too. The gas from the round goes into the gas block. This you can't really see because of the handguard, but the gas block sends the gas back through to that tube, and that's what pushes the bolt carrier group back to extract it. Hey, like magic. But I run the bore snake through the barrel of the upper. You want to clean off and oil your charging handle. You want to take your bolt carrier group apart by pulling that pin, and then the bolt carrier group will come out and you can clean in there as well. Like I said, if I need to do a in-depth cleaning video, but this is why my guns look pristine or look brand new, is because I shot about like 90, 100 rounds through this. Shot maybe 50, about a little less than 50 through both my daggers. And I shot 100 through the AR-570. You can see it's got some gunk in there too. But now I'm finna clean them. So, like I said, I appreciate everybody for tuning in, like, sharing, commenting. So comment and let me know if I need to do a full cleaning video, so we can keep educating the world. But until then, I'm out. I'm gonna get to cleaning.